from 161st Street here in the Bronx. MLBThe Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Martin Roland Smith gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
First pitch, 106.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. And he fouls this one off. Roland Smith is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Nope. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Mike Leake will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, MLBThe, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, visiting team walked in here and was able to win a low-scoring affair and try and complete the sweep today. Not easy to walk into someone's house and take 2.
Particularly when you have a low-scoring game. Like they had yesterday, D-Row. They're looking more for the same from this one today. The key, they need their starting pitcher to pitch a really good game.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Nope. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Leak pauses. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Tomlinson, base runner at first with 1 out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Leak, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club.
And they get him trying to swipe a base. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Jake Lamb standing in now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 5th.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fouled away. And And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ahmed is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang, bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Nick Ahmed goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a dig.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year.
For the Yankees,
within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Tim LeCastro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Left center, base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Peralta stands at first with 1 out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Into the box, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up. Fouled off.
Walker.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one out like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in now for the Yankees, Scott Tomlinson. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bat. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. LeMahieu over at second. Tomlinson at first, 1 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Marte ranging back. Going into Monument Park.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In there, a base hit. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. Now to the plate, Alex Avila. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So one away here with the bases empty. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Slow little grounder left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Scott Tomlinson. Leak pauses. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Dyson. Adios, pelota. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
There's a slogan of scoring. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it's off the Sony sign. LeCastro rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they now trail by only 2. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Into the box, Ketel Marte.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Judge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today. Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The next 3-2. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first base.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. fly ball out to straightaway right.
Judge is under it.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. From the stretch, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch or this hitter's got to put something in play because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Left side, but well foul. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting. Catcher.
So stepping in, Alex Avila, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Andriese enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now, Aaron Judge.
Leading
a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they have they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They're finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, hey, Matty, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so...
Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 53.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Chapman's ready. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And he fouls this one off. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar. It was a walk in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Alex Avila, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out.